Today, we're going to be talking about something that you need to be extremely concerned with, which is why are Democrats fighting so vigorously against Elon Musk and Donald Trump's plan to make the government more efficient. This is really serious, and I want to have a high-level conversation here. So if you're just looking for a liberals getting owned kind of video, this one isn't going to be for you. The reason you should be so concerned is because if this problem doesn't get fixed, it will literally bankrupt and ruin America. So why are the Democrats fighting against it? The liberal media has been losing its mind over Donald Trump wanting to cut waste and fraud from the government. So here is MSNBC's Joy Reid criticizing the idea of the government actually running efficiently for the taxpayers and not running at a $2 trillion deficit every single year. Watch.
Musk and Ramaswamy have already promised massive cuts to federal agencies Republicans don't like. They also want to cut $500 billion a year from the federal budget and fire the vast majority of federal workers. All told, they want to slash $2 trillion in government spending. DOGE has no statutory authority and is essentially a presidential advisory commission that can make recommendations. Neither Musk nor Ramaswamy have any public service experience, but that's not stopping them. Their targets include the Department of Defense, Sesame Street, the IRS, the Department of Justice, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
You should be extremely worried about anybody who is against the idea of the government running more efficiently. I mean, she was trying so hard to make her point that she resorted to quoting Punchbowl News. These people are so anti-Trump that they're actually rooting for the downfall of America. We've all been to the DMV before, and we all know how inefficient it is. Now extrapolate that over everything, and that's how the federal government works. And the reason why that is because of this. So if you understand what makes capitalism so beautiful, it's that it allows for competition. Meaning if your business doesn't operate as well as it can, it allows for someone else to operate in that void that you're missing and make a successful and thriving business out of it. Even take away customers from you because they operate better. But the federal government has no competition, so there is no incentive for it to work more efficiently. It just works how it's going to work. The best example I can give about the difference between how the federal government works and how an efficient organization would work is this. In a business, if you have a $10 million budget to accomplish a thing, if you don't accomplish the set goal with the $10 million budget, people get fired and it's looked at as a failure. In government, if you have a $10 million budget to accomplish a goal and the goal doesn't get accomplished, you go back the following year and say, well, I actually need a $50 million budget to accomplish this goal. And then if you don't accomplish it that year, now you need a $100 million budget to accomplish the goal. So the goal never gets accomplished, and in fact, more money gets thrown towards it to accomplish it with no results being shown for. So when Elon Musk and Vivek are talking about cutting the government drastically, what they're basically saying is we can achieve the exact same quality of service that the government provides now for substantially less than what we pay for it. That is what efficiency is. Efficiency is getting the same results for less cost or getting better results for the same cost. And that's what I find so baffling about the whole thing is they somehow demonize the richest man on earth, possibly the best entrepreneur to ever live, for being in charge of aiding the federal government and determining how they can get the most out of their capital expenditures as possible. This man is arguably the best person who's ever lived at getting the most out of a dollar. He gutted Twitter by 90% of their staff, and the service got better. He applied that same principle to both SpaceX and Tesla. In Tesla, he learned how to commercialize the electric battery to make it affordable and widespread. In SpaceX, he learned how to commercialize rocket technology and make it better and cheaper at the same time.